Restoration is brought to you by
Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Yes, extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Pepsodent, 10 times stronger teeth.
I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix.
For naturally whiter teeth, Pepsodent Charcoal.
It is a pleasure to come your way. This is Restoration with Stacey, and we're brought to you by Kind Courtesy, Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people, Yas Washing Powder and Yas Sanitary Pad La Palm, Royal Beach Hotel, Hoochcon, and Choco Flakes. A very big thank you to our Glam Squad, ABS Lux Line, Hair Duties located at Osunia Photo Club for my hair, and Hairmates GH for styling my hair beautifully. A big thank you to GH Beauty Artistry for our makeup. And of course, today, a special thank you to Nancy Blaq as well. Yes, say Nancy Blaq. I know some of you are asking, hey, where's Nancy Blaq? Where's Nancy Blaq? I'll tell you about that very soon. And I want a very big thank you to the Sousa Catering Services for always ensuring we are refreshed here in the studio. We'll be right back after this break.
You're from Madam Hisense. No be me. On a number.
You're right. You're in front of one.
A few moments later.
My mentor said the Hisense blender is here, Juma. Share, and never one winner, and who here pa. Anything. With your blender, no sister say. And once I do vegetables, no pack, so I will go one. Hey, Hisense blender, as you said, dear crowd, a benyam. What do you mean, big one? What do you mean, Gumuria? Afe nitino ehia pa so behwe na wakata so ye enema mienu ebia wode ye we aya no se eta na we ye ne mu aso enti we a me be blend yi metumi aba say me hia ta no a me kata so sei na maso so be hia ta no so dia wuji we no a enam se ne ma no mentwetwam na so enti eta no enam di be miemian abra maso saa na anyam fiko. So simple. I didn't say anything.
And yet this cry.
A Hisense kitchen appliance promo. A 29th April, a copy 9th May.
Tasty Tom tomato mix. Ofa kakra. Na ye bebre. Fa kakra yan kwani stew dodoa ope.
Tasty Tom dear, it will surely give you value for money. Steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup, and it doesn't color your meat or chicken.
Tasty Tom tomato mix into writing and sada. Into customers bar never.
I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix. This advert is FDA approved.
Remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month? Yas extra long sanitary pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort. I got yes, confidence. I got yes.
The new Yas extra long sanitary pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow. Yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got yes. confidence. I got
Yes.
we got yes protection. I got
Yes, extra long sanitary pad for extra comfort.
we got yes protection.
I love President Charcoal. Why?
When there are so many other charcoal toothpaste.
There's both charcoal and lemon.
Oh, does it?
Yes, look right here.
Yes. Pepsodent Charcoal has two of nature's powerful whitening ingredients. With the power of activated charcoal and lemon essence, it removes stains and whitens teeth naturally.
Convinced?
Well, I am. Just look at your beautiful Pepsodent smiles.
For naturally whiter teeth, Pepsodent Charcoal.
Wait, your tomato mix. Wouldn't so one on pass. Still loud with tomato flavor, no. No color changing like traffic lights. Come on.
Tasty Tom dear, it will surely give you value for money. The steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup.
Taste no so dear. On point. Flavor new.
And it doesn't color your meat or chicken. I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix.
This advert is FDA approved.
Let me see.
She's never had a toothache before.
There might be a cavity. Don't you use Pepsodent?
We used to, but I'll try the new one.
Ah, that's why.
But doesn't every toothpaste give cavity protection?
Not really. Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter repairs tiny invisible holes to give 10 times stronger teeth. Will you trust Pepsodent?
Definitely. Pepsodent. 10 times stronger teeth.
Use Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter.
I'm still on the campaign to letting you know that Malta Guinness is still the same old Malta Guinness you know of old. Yes, the only difference is that now Malta Guinness comes to you in this clear plastic bottle. And that does not mean that the taste has changed, neither has its thickness. It's still the same old Malta Guinness that you know. The exciting thing about this new one is it's extremely rich in vitamins B. So this is rich in vitamins B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. And the exciting thing about this bottle is you can recycle it. And it means that we continue to keep on the agenda of making Ghana clean. So wherever you are, refresh your day with a lot of goodness from Malta Guinness. Well, we're back in our studio and we are going to start our conversation. Like I always do before I start my conversation, I just like the noise it makes. Yes, don't forget this bottle can be recycled. So my guest is a young woman that this show actually introduced to the world. And over the years, she has proven that, yes, she was worth that guarantee to let people know that she's good and she will be capable of a lot of greatness. Over the years, she's really established herself and she's had a lot of good things happen in her life. And today, I am extremely happy to have her back here on Restoration. My guest today is Nancy Blaq. Uju, how are you? How long has it been?
Fine. It's been ages.
Ages.
If it's about coming back to restoration,
Yeah.
it's been ages.
The cheers on our Malta Guinness.
Yeah.
Sure. So it's going to be a conversation of goodness.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Let me take my own sip.
Yeah, you have to take your own sip. And let's talk Nancy Blaq.
Yes.
Soon after you came on restoration, you got married.
Yes. To the love of my life.
I like that.
Yes, I got married.
For most young women who do what you do, people will think you cannot have a stable home, you cannot raise a family. When you came on the show, were you dating?
No, I wasn't dating when I came on the show.
Oh, is it?
No, I wasn't dating. I think I started dating just a little after I came on the show.
Okay.
I had known my husband as a friend.
Christian sister.
He was like my brother. He was my big brother at the time when I was on the show.
Okay.
So yes. So we were just friends for almost a year before we started dating.
Okay, so what made it so special? What was so special about him that you upgraded a friendship from brother to a partner?
Well, it was the cheer. How do you say it? The
cheerleading spirit.
The cheerleading spirit, the support, you've got this, don't worry, you're gonna be great. Yeah, the support was too massive to let that go. So he was too caring to leave. For another sister-in-law to take.
Yes. So at what point did you say, okay, maybe he's the one, let me settle?
Yeah, I think both of us, we saw that we could not do without each other. Both because we were, like I said, we were friends, very good friends before we became best friends, and then
we became brother and sister.
Then we became boyfriend and girlfriend. So we saw we couldn't do without each other. We couldn't even stay without each other. And then we started working together. And then it just cemented the whole situation.
Were you worried marriage was going to change a few things about your life?
No, because I wasn't really interested in marriage initially.
Why?
Well, not that I didn't have good role models, because I had my grandparents to look up to, I had my parents to look up to. But, when I left home and then I started seeing how people leave marriages for, some issues that shouldn't be, or I started seeing how people treat each other, because I didn't see that's where I come from. So I started seeing, maybe as an adult, because then I was a teenager.
Yeah.
But as an adult, I started seeing, so someone can be married and go through this, or people can treat each other in such a horrible manner. So I was like, okay, if that's the case, then I'm not interested in this. Marriage is scam, so and so. Marriage will kill your career. The message wasn't really a good one. So I was like, okay, fine. Maybe I should just focus on having a brand, building my career, making money, and then see how it goes. But marriage wasn't even my priority. It was way. At a point, there was a time I even didn't like to hear about marriage. I remember blocking some family members when they speak to me about marriage. If you call me and ask me, are you dating anyone? What's up? I'll block you. There was a time it was like that. So my parents, I remember, started talking to my grandma because we were very close. And then they were like, just know how you're going to speak to her. Because that time my career was about picking up. So I knew that relationship was
going to slow it.
Yeah, it was just a distraction for me, really. Because I didn't even have time to date, to be very honest. So my grandmom was like, we've been trying to reach you about, I said, grandma, if you're going to, I even wonder, I said, if you're going to talk about marriage, please, I'll still block you. She was like, oh, Drew, it's not like that. I said, no, I'm serious. Please, this is a topic I don't want to talk about for now. Right now, I don't even think I'm there yet. So Moscow changed that for me. I was like, so this is possible. And it's been 7 years.
Yeah.
Feels like 7 days.
At what point did you go like, okay, my cheerleader, my friend, my brother, who is now my boyfriend, asking me to marry, I'm going to let go my fears and just try to embrace this?
Yeah, I think it was 2 years into dating. And then I was like, okay, this has to be a for life situation, because I don't think I can even go out on a date with someone else. I don't even have that time. I don't have that time to date a new person. He too, he saw what he wanted. In fact, I was everything he wanted, because I remember he had someone he was trying to make into who I am. And then when I came, he was like, okay, already made. You're putting fire. The person is accepting the fire. You know? So it was like, okay, this is just exactly what I wanted.
He didn't need to find the fire.
It was easy for him, you know? And it just worked out for us.
On the day it was all happening, how did you feel? What were your thoughts? Did you have fears that, okay, this is starting well, what if?
Yeah, I mean, I can be very pessimistic sometimes. It's not like I'm only pessimistic. I'm optimistic, but I also like to not have all my eggs in one basket, you know. I was excited. I was like, okay, this is happening, but, you know, before we got to that level, I had my tests that, okay, I have to test this man on this and see how he's going to react, how he's going to be.
Oh, so you tested him?
Yes, I'm sure he also did his own tests. Of course, I tested him several times. And then I was like, okay, then he passed. So let's go dear.
But you're the only bride I have seen who has done their own makeup.
Right now, I'm sure the makeup is expensive. So a lot of brides are pulling that weight now. Maybe seeing, like you said.
And I was shocked, because I felt you were going to trust your face with either Chelsea or Divine or somebody. I came here when you were busy. I'm like,
I think I'm that type of person that likes to do things for myself. I'm very... Not necessarily that I'm selective, but when you come to my face, it makes me uncomfortable. Like, you know, I don't even spray my face after makeup. That's how, is it a phobia or something? I don't like people touching my face. Okay. I can sneeze if you touch my face.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and maybe keep touching our faces.
You know? So I give it to you guys. Especially when I want to spray my face. I remember one time I did my makeup and I wanted to spray my face. They had to hold my 2 hands to spray my face, because I'm that sensitive. With I think that the motion of someone just coming to my face. So I remember that day, I loved Chelsea's brows. I was like, Chelsea, you have to do my brows. So okay, if you will let me. So that day I did the whole makeup, and then I said, okay, now come and do my brows. She was literally shaking when she was drawing the brows. But at the end of the day, she drew my brows and I did the rest of the makeup.
After that, how was marriage?
Our marriage has been good. You know, me and Moscow, we are like G's. We greet like, yeah, what's up? You know, we are like G's. And I think it stems from the fact that...
Where you're coming from.
Yes. Yeah, so we're very good friends, first of all. So it took the pressure of the marriage thing. And I remember it took a long time for me to adapt to calling him my husband. Because I would just refer to him as, Moscow or my boyfriend. That was easier for me. Then I'm like, oh, sorry, husband. It took a long time. So I'm sure it's because he makes it so easy for me. Yeah, it's not, I know, no home is perfect. But with him, it's like best friend kind of situation. Yeah, we understand each other. You know, you look away when something is, because we can't change each other. I'm sure there is something he doesn't like about me. And there's also something I don't like about him. So he likes loud music. Moscow will play loud music. I don't like noise. Do you understand?
You have to adjust and be accommodating.
Yes, that one is like, oh God, now you're truly married. This is where he tests me with the loud music. So when I say, okay, let me let him play. You know, so this is the sacrifice that I make. And I'm like, okay, this is, you know, because I'm sure there are also other ways that he also makes up. So everybody's just like, okay, he's playing his loud music. Okay, let me leave him to play for like 10 minutes. Before I tell him to reduce it. Do you understand?
10 minutes is
lower the volume. Okay. it gives me headache actually. But that's where, where we get there. I'm like, okay, yeah, we compromise.
Mostly when marriage happens, reality sets in because you were in your element when marriage happened.
Yes.
And moment marriage comes in, if you're fortunate enough, the babies begin to come.
Yes.
And you were fortunate, the babies came early.
Yes.
So it kind
did it come early?
It did come early.
3 years.
People wait 5 years, 6 years, 7
we
years.
think that it came early. I think we played. We played for like the first 2 years. Okay, in Nigeria, I'm sure once you get married, the next 9 months
they're expecting to come to a Omogo.
No, please. So after 1 year,
we don't do that here.
People start talking. After 1 year, people start talking.
After 1 year?
I'm telling you. So maybe that's why the 3 years thing looks like a lot for us. I'm shocked people don't see it this way. In Nigeria, once you're after 1 year and you're not pregnant, people will start advising you. What's up? Come, let me take you to this doctor. Let me take you to this. Yeah.
So you had that kind of pressure from home?
I didn't. Thankfully, my family, they didn't worry me. My husband's family, they're learned. Nobody bothered me. And we don't even live there. So there was no pressure, to be honest.
But you had friends.
Yeah, the friends.
Who would
send me messages.
And ask you?
And I think they thought we didn't want kids.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the way we were, me, I was
having
traveling.
Fun. You were traveling
enjoying
a lot.
My life. Because I knew that once kids come, a whole lot. I've seen my aunties with their children, my friends with their kids. I know what having kids take away from, a family or a woman. I know it takes something from you, regardless of how you want to paint kids to be adorable. So somehow I wasn't in a rush. I wanted to, enjoy that moment, that, wife without kids moment. And I did. Sometimes when I remember it, I smile. It gives me joy that I had that time.
That 3 years space
yes,
to yourself.
Yes.
And the moment kids came,
it was time. I know that
a lot of things changed.
Yes, a lot of things. A lot of things changed. It was more like, not that I lost myself, because me, forever fashionable, forever slay mama, But like I remember when I had my first daughter, I still had a lot of brides booked because I was working, I was taking jobs even when I was pregnant, because people didn't know I was pregnant. So when I had the baby, I had a bride 4 days after I had the baby.
You're joking.
And I took the baby, the newborn baby, 4 days old, to this job. We worked on 9 people. Well, I had my team, so I worked on 3 people. And then the baby was in the car with my husband and my auntie. And after the job, I don't want my clients to see that I'm even having a baby in the car. The client didn't know that I had the baby because I didn't post immediately. I posted I think 2 weeks after. So, and I really looked snatched after the first child.
Yeah.
I didn't gain weight at all. So when the baby now came out, I was done. I had taken my balance, and then she saw the baby because we were supposed to stay for touch-up. She was like, "Oh my God, whose baby is that?" I said, "Oh, that's my baby." She was like, "What? Nancy, why didn't you send someone?" I said, "Oh, I sent you people. You are a lot. There's no way I had to be here." She was like, "Oh no, you shouldn't have come with the baby." I said, "Don't worry. This is just me. I like to stretch. I like to test myself. Yeah, I like to test myself, my ability and all that." I worked till 9 months. I think 2 days before I gave birth, I was working in the labor room on the bed. I remember I was 3 centimeters dilated, and I was still taking phone calls. "Nancy Blaq here, how may we help you?" I don't even know how I was doing it. The doctors came. It was like, this one doesn't even know what's coming.
On that dilation note, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll find out how you are 3 centimeters dilated and you are on Nancy Blaq. How can we help you?
How can we help you? I don't know how I was doing it.
It's not all right. We'll be right back after this break.
Sis.
Nko fa nchini metumu ho mo.
It's okay.
We too know you.
Mary, it's okay. I'm sorry. Mary, I'm not to be out for another. I'm coming in view. I'm going to be out when he has it.
You're from Madam Hyson. No betray me. On a number.
You're right. You're in front of one.
A few moments later.
My mentor said the Hyson's blender is here, Juma. Share, and never one win and win here. Anything. With your blender, no sister say. And once so do vegetables now, so I will one. Hey, Hyson's blender, as you said, dear crowd, a benyam. What do you mean now, big one? What do you mean, Gumuria? Afe, Nitino, Yapa, so better, no wakata suye. And never me a name, a biawa dear. Way I am also eta, and away any more so. It's where I never blending. Met me ever say, me yatanoa, me katasu say, now so be yatano so dear. Would you weigh no one? And I'm sending a man to terminus within etano, and I'm deeping me and a drama so sa 9 yam. Coffee. So simple. How do you say anything?
And yet this, Hisense
Kitchen Appliance promo! A 29th April, a copy 9th May.
Tasty Tom tomato mix. Ofa kakra. Na ye bebre. Fa kakra yan kwani stew dodoa ope.
Tasty Tom dear, it will surely give you value for money. Steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup, and it doesn't color your meat or chicken.
Tasty Tom tomato mix in tea. Me handwriting and sisada. Into customers bar never.
I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix. This advert is FDA approved.
I love President Charcoal. Why?
When there are so many other charcoal toothpaste.
That's both charcoal and lemon.
Oh, does it?
Yes. Look right here.
Yes. Pepsodent Charcoal has 2 of nature's powerful whitening ingredients. With the power of activated charcoal and lemon essence, it removes stains and whitens teeth naturally.
Convinced?
Well, I am. Just look at your beautiful Pepsodent smiles.
For naturally whiter teeth, Pepsodent Charcoal.
Remember the days I just couldn't go to the gym because it was that time of the month? Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad took the worry away. Easy.
Yes, comfort, I got, yes, confidence, I got, yes.
The new Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad is the joy of every woman. It is extra absorbent and fits perfect. Don't allow anything to hold you back when it's that time.
Wow. Yes.
Feel confident, stay fresh.
Hi. Is it supposed to be that time of the month?
Yes. I got, yes, confidence, I got.
Yes.
We got yes protection. I got
Yas Extra Long Sanitary Pad for extra comfort.
We got yes protection.
Ow. Let me see.
She's never had a toothache before.
There might be a cavity. Don't you use Pepsodent?
We used to, but I'll try the new one.
Ah, that's why.
But doesn't every toothpaste give cavity protection?
Not really. Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter repairs tiny invisible holes to give 10 times stronger teeth. Will you trust Pepsodent?
Definitely. Pepsodent. 10 times stronger teeth.
Use Pepsodent's Cavity Fighter.
our high sense super crazy giveaway moment, and we have a winner for you. Oh dear, we have friend was saying Helena. So Helena, who me ana wujan? You was on the match with the camera. We don't jan the camera. Helena episode here na here ofepa.
Gifty amwa, me show only gifty amwa.
Oh, gifty amwa. And then I say episode here ofepa.
Drug abuse.
Oh, okay.
I say we need 18 years, but drug abusing, you know, it's too free. Mommy or efforts na ne grandma. And was true say.
Me when they get me ana wujan e ha kasa meeting.
And was true say like was true mema. Yeah.
It's what we say drugs and yet it was so what two once to say drugs it's me say what bravo it is what on your drugs be the man cry one who cry to me can't say who me ana wujan no yeah by a high sense for so say yemra yemeda was said and that share restoration into actually a high sense at their mind seeing from Bruni then our capture high sense for the Daniel Mucha camera and high sense for Casa
Yamin sure mu bebre na mu ma padi amudi na nkoso.
Amen. So this is our winner for this week. Next week will come your way once again. Restoration. And that is our winner for this week's High Sense Super Crazy Giveaway moment. Hey, Nancy Blaq is full of surprises. 3 centimeters dilated. You are on a phone call. Nancy Blaq, how can I help you?
Yeah, we are actually inside the ANC mall. Come upstairs. I've been in the photo studio. Okay, we are inside, and they're like the people in the. I remember I was like, sorry, this person is crying. Sorry, because then they were getting my ward ready. Sorry, oh, sorry.
Were you not feeling the crying?
I didn't understand it. How is 1 centimeter crying like this, and I'm here 3 centimeters? My leg is hanging, and I'm not. It's not like I wasn't feeling anything, but maybe like the doctor said, this one doesn't know what's coming. So in my mind, I'm like just chilled. Yeah.
So at what point did you realize what was coming?
When I started taking the walks, then it started coming. Yeah, that's when I knew.
And when you started misbehaving,
yeah,
you stopped taking the phone calls.
Yeah.
Then reality hit you.
Yeah, it hit me. That's when it came. And then I laid on my bed throughout that labor. I was just... The second one, I couldn't lay on the bed. So I didn't even know how I did it the first time, laying on the bed, waiting for the baby to come. The second one, I could not stay one place. So I was walking around the room, walking. But that one too, I took a call immediately after the baby came out. They were still stitching me up and I was taking a call. Hello, let me call you back. I just had a baby. The man said, oh, where are you? I said, wait, I'm having a baby. I just had a baby. They're stitching me up. Like that one, I was frustrated. But I took a call. Then the midwife was like, give me the phone. And they gave it to my mom. I was like, Mommy, tell them this. It was so funny. Oh, God. I even said my husband to go and get me a charger whilst I was having a baby. This man said, are you sure? I said, go. Buy the charger. People are calling me. I'm expecting calls.
How do you do it? Because I've seen you work through your pregnancies.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know. The one that shocked my husband and my auntie was 20. I had my baby 28th December. And then 26th, I was braiding my hair for the childbirth. And then this client, who is now my very good friend, she's 75. She called me for her birthday. She was like, I need you to do my makeup right now. I think a makeup artist, they booked. Disappointed. So they stumbled upon my pen. She was like, please, I need you. Can you come and do my makeup? I was braiding my hair, so I had to change the style immediately. But thankfully, I came with my nannies. So I always have my makeup in the car. So my nannies came to braid our hair together for December now. So they were not makeup artists. So they don't even know which one is brush or this one or that one. I say, you people, we are going to work right now. The clients had already paid. I was like, okay. Me, I didn't know she was going to pay.
You don't give small money chance.
Oh. I was like, okay. Even I wanted to use the money to chase her. And then she paid. I was like, okay, you guys, we're going. Let's go. And it was far from, we were trade fair, we were coming to North Kanishi. So I drove. After doing this makeup.
With your pregnancy?
Yes, I had the baby 2 days after that day. After doing the makeup, this woman said I should stay. I think she wanted to adopt me. Oh, I should stay, please. Oh, I've made her to become like a baby. Everybody was just praising her makeup and all that. She looked so young. And then she was like, please, I have to stay. I said, but Mommy, your makeup is going to stay flawless throughout the evening. She was like, I know, but I just want you to have enjoy the day with me. I said, what if I have this baby here? She said, don't worry, you won't have the baby. She was just keeping me, and she stalled me for like more than I was supposed to stay there. So by the time I left, even when I was about to leave, the cars were all parked behind me. So I had to wait another 2 hours just to drive out of that place. When I go home, come and see. My husband and my aunts, they were like this looking at me. How did you drive on that highway back? Because going to East Lagos, you have to use the N1 by that time of the night. Pregnant, like 9 months, like you can have this baby whilst driving back home. I said, if it comes, then we'll switch to the hospital. They were all shocked. That's when I knew that, okay, now I have to rest. Because for them to even be this scared, I remember my auntie, who is like Hitler when it comes to carrying pain, for her to even be shocked, that scared me a little. So I was okay, I'm not going out again till I have this baby.
How difficult has the industry been for you, especially being a Nigerian who is not anywhere Ghanaian, having such a successful business in Ghana?
I think Ghana is very accommodating. I've read some things online, but I don't think I've not experienced it, to be honest. Ghanaians have fed me, has given me accommodation. I've bought their lands. And they've been generous, you understand? So I don't think I can relate to that perception of you're a foreigner or whatnot. Yeah. Some people will say it's because you are at the mall, so they don't lock your shop, or they can't lock your shop because you're at the mall. But honestly, I've not experienced anything like that. So I think they've been really accommodating and generous to me.
Being a pioneer in this industry, I mean, at the time Nancy Blaq came in, we didn't have a lot of makeup artists. And even when we did, they were not daring with colors. They were not daring with the bold brows. You came and you just threw it all away. You're like, we're going full glam, the Nigerian way. And I remember the first time you made me up, everybody was like, whoa, that's different. Whoa, that's different.
I remember.
You've been able to set a tone for this industry. Looking back, are you proud of what you have achieved?
Yes, I'm glad and I'm proud that I didn't bend. Not that I can't give them what they want, but I didn't change me. Because I remember at the time, people were complaining. Some people were complaining. They love the makeup. They love it when they see it. But when you want to do it on them, they're not like, oh, hold up.
It's too much.
Yeah. So with time, I converted some people, and then with some people, they insist on the subtle glam. So what I did was create variety of looks whereby you can get any kind of, no matter the minimal makeup you want, you can get it inside our studio once you walk in. If you want basic glam, simple glam or whatnot. And then I also had this client 2 days ago. It was as if she didn't want makeup. So in my mind, I was like, why did you call me? Why did you call me? She was like, I don't want this, I don't want that, But at the end of the day, I just saw, when I was done, I realized what she wanted, and it was beautiful. But me, I like color, I like glam, so I like to go all out. So that's me, if you ask me to choose. But most times, we also listen to our clients and give them what they want. But I wouldn't stop doing the colors. I almost did a blue eyeshadow, but I was like, okay, it's going to be very obvious, so let me just leave it.
But looking at how far you've come, would you have done anything differently?
Honestly, whenever I think of it, no. Because as a human being, especially going to school, getting this degree,
being an engineer,
you understand. Sometimes
and you leave engineering to beat face.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, am I missing something? But like, whenever I'm in the scene, I'm carrying that brush, or I'm teaching makeup, or I'm giving someone advice on skincare or something beauty. It's so fulfilling. So no, I don't think I'll stop this. No, it's the best thing. Because I remember when I was even studying medicine in Nigeria, a lot of my classmates used to tell me, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. You're wasting your time. they were that bold. They said it's not about getting good grades. You are wasting your time here. Because I remember the university has an arts university. So it was like I was at the science
department
part of the university, like a whole university. They have just science, and then another city they have only arts. So they were like, you're not supposed to be here. You should be at the arts place studying something.
An artist.
Yeah, studying something that has to do with art, because they're always in like, how can you do this? And you say you're studying, you're carrying stethoscope. It's not possible. So I used to be offended, but like now I get it. Yeah, they were right. I was wasting my time.
Looking at all the makeup artists that have sprung up and childbirth and everything coming in, and you not being as active as you used to before,
yes.
Do you feel that maybe somehow some of your markets is gone?
Well, if it's me being present, yes, definitely. Some of that market is gone. But we also have the studio, where we have several artists who are serving our clients. So it's only when you want Nancy Blaq herself, that's when I say, okay, now I'm sharing my clients with several good makeup artists. Because I have a lot of people I trained who are also doing very well. And when I look at it, I'm like, okay, these people are also part of, the system. They came through me. Most of them doing so well came through me. It gives me like joy and fulfillment, knowing that, okay, the people who are taking this food from your mouth, they were once your student. You understand? So I feel good, and it actually fires me to want to train more people. Because if you're doing great and someone asks you, where did you train? My name will always come up.
Nancy Blaq.
Yeah, so that is a good thing. That's a legacy that I'm building. And I'm glad that those are the people out there taking it.
Now that you tell me you're done with babies, never say never, like I said.
I'm done.
No, I never say never. We've all said that before. I'm done. Now, coming back actively to work, have you seen any change?
It's like they were waiting for me to just drop the baby and come. Because, oh, Nancy,
it's like you never left.
Yeah. So I remember this past weekend, I received over 100 tags on, I'm coming to Ghana. A lot of celebrities, there was this celebrity wedding that happened. And then people were tagging me. I was like, you people still remember this page? So it was crazy reading the comments. You have to go to Nancy Blaq or Chelsea Blaq. They are good. Like the reviews, I was like, really? You guys still rate me? Okay, well, no wala. But wait first, I'm coming. I'm coming.
But how does it feel like your younger sister, Chelsea, you started training Chelsea when she was just 16?
She was 15.
15?
Yeah.
The first time she did my makeup, she was 15.
Yes, she was 15.
And it was flawless. And mostly people will not be that comfortable in their skin to share their space.
Exactly.
How confident were you to say, okay, she's a younger one, she's 15, but let me still train her to work on all these big celebrities? Because when she was 16, she was doing my makeup, she was doing Jackie's makeup, she was doing a lot of celebrities' makeup, but she was just 16.
Yeah. I think it's art. When I was in school as a young child, 5 years old, 10 years old, I was so good in art. So imagine then if I was given a platform
and the support
to shine or support, or if someone took that serious, it would have resulted to something great. So in my mind, I'm like, she's artistic. Although Chelsea, we had to force her, because it's like, okay, everybody around me is artistic. Now I have to be artistic. So she wasn't really into all that. But when she came, I was like, you have to do this. So it was fun. She was playing with the brush. She was like, let me, it was a joke to her. But then she was good. She became so good. I was like, you see? So when she started working on the clients and they were like, oh, Nancy, I think I prefer her. Oh, no. I said, no problem. Should I send Chelsea? You were saying, send Chelsea.
And so, it was easing you the stress.
People were flying her out under me, to get their makeup done. And she'll come back, oh, when I went, they did this for me, they did that for me, and I'll still pay her just to ginger her. Say, there's money in this business, so you have to put your eyes down and learn. So when the fact that I was paying her also made her realize that, okay, I have to take this seriously. Me, I paid Chelsea to even study hard because I didn't want her. I promised, I said, if you get good grades, because then I was training her in the university, I said, if you get good grades, I'll buy you an iPhone, I'll do this. I'm that kind of mom. So because I know that result is what's important, you understand? So that's what I was doing. Even with the makeup, teaching her that, I was still like paying her to take it seriously because I knew, as a teenager, she might just think it's a joke. But right now, she's reaping it. Yeah. So I'm also grateful to my clients who gave her that chance.
Gave her the trust.
Yes, and trusted her to do a good job. And also the way I was hyping her on my page. And most times, what I was saying was true. So like, yeah, she's good. She's actually good. And now everybody can see what I was saying, So yeah.
Now you're back. And you said you're not going back, or you're back. So what is in the pipeline for Nancy Blaq?
Okay. A lot is coming. Our makeup institution is coming with the... In fact, it's actually like a beauty parlor. You have everything. You can walk in as you are. You get your makeup, your dress, your hair, and then nails, everything.
Oh, so there's going to be a fashion unit for outfits as well?
Yes, we can whip something out for you whilst you're getting your makeup and hair. And then by the time you're done, if they are ready to wear, you can try them. We're even doing that, but inside the mall, it's a restricted small space. So we can't do all that. But if you book ahead, we also do that for you. Okay. But here is going to be a bigger space, our permanent site. So it's going to be a bigger space so that people can be comfortable and free. To do all that. So you're going to have a session for everything. If you want to buy your makeup, styling, wigs, like you can just be walking across the streets, cross into a place and you look like Cinderella, tada.
Wow.
And then you go in upstairs and take your pictures.
Wow. Yeah. And where is this new site?
School Junction.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
On the Nana Krum Road.
Okay. Wow. You've done well for yourself, and I have to applaud you.
It was COVID that gave me that. I was like, God. Then I was not spending my money. I was like, after COVID, I was like, so if anything happened, this money, I worked so hard for it and it would have just gone like that. So it was that COVID reset that inspired me. And then the baby, I was pregnant during COVID. So it gave me time to think for what actually matters. Because I've always asked myself, what's your retirement plan? The way your career is going fast. People are calling you legend. And I'm too young to be legend. Keep your legend. I'm still a hustler. But the way I was training people and they were now picking up, now they're calling me legend, keeping me on that category of retirement. Meanwhile, I'm still young. I remember how I used to tell people, hold it. I'm no legend. I'm still on the, But I was like, okay, if this is what it's going to be, and you see that this training people of a thing, because regardless of how much people thought that I wasn't really working, I was working. It's just I wasn't posting.
Yeah.
I was working. So with those people, the training was still happening. I still had international students. I still had local students. So those things were still, there wasn't a month that would go by. Yes. So I was like, if these people are still coming, without a single post in a year, that means there's something I'm doing right. So they really motivated me to keep at it. Yeah.
I can only wish you the best.
Thank you.
Welcome back now. The face beat is on.
Yeah.
We'll be beating.
Now they're non-stop. We even have a social media handler.
Wow.
So no pressure.
Wow. Thank you so much, Nancy. So
thank you for
it's time for you to pick your card.
Hey.
Yes. And let's see what High Sense is giving you to take home.
Hey. So any card I pick, I'll get something.
Yes, any card.
Something good.
Yes, something good.
Oh, what do I want?
Okay. Thank you for coming. You take home a toaster.
Hey!
Yeah, so you get a toaster from High Sense.
Thank you, High Sense. Yay. Oh.
Yes.
I like
and it's not a little toaster. So this is from High Sense.
Thank you. Now I can cancel my order.
Please cancel your order. That's not all. Also from Lexter Ghana, as usual, we have some Yas products for you.
Now Moscow will stop buying pad for some time.
Thank you. Moscow, don't stop buying pad. Buy Yas sanitary pad and add it to what we have here. So Nancy, thank you very much for coming. A big thank you to our sponsors, High Sense Everyday Prizes for everyday people, Yas washing powder and Yas sanitary pad, Hooch Corn and Choco Flakes, La Palm Royal, Beach Hotel, to Wazi Apartments located at Mile 7, near the Mile 7 Park. A very big thank you to you. To my glam team, ABS Lux Line, Hair Duties, Hair Mate, GH Beauty Artistry, and Nancy Blaq. We say a very big thank you to you. But before I let go of you, ta-da, make sure that you're grabbing yourself Malta Guinness in the plastic bottle. Because you know what? We need to save our environment. And with this bottle, we can recycle, and we are joining the agenda to keep Ghana clean. And remember, your taste that it's still Malta Guinness, thick Malta Guinness, amazing Malta Guinness. The taste hasn't changed, and it's rich in vitamins B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. So when you're going out, remember to grab a bottle and enjoy some goodness, because Malta Guinness, we're sharing some good to the world. Always do remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. We'll see you next week.